Good day, people. We have today's class, this is CHL class. The topic we have today is work-related event. My name is William Guandique, and I'm in charge of the English classes at Liceo Cristiano Flavio Josefo. And today we will discuss some conversations about these regular activities in a job. Remember that CHL course is programmed in order to develop our performance in a job. Today we will have about regular activities at work and work-related events. So let's start. Now the agenda for today is the first thing is the greetings. So you are welcome to this class, and I hope that you enjoy and then you learn, you pay attention, you practice, you participate in this video, and you take advantage of all this information that's going to be very helpful for you in the job. Now the greetings, now the agenda that we have in here. Then we have the let's start topic. Let's start the warm-up for this lesson, a conversation drill, the exercise 3, regular activities at work. We have a sentence completion, exercise, and the farewell. Now, so that's the agenda we have, and let's start. The objective for today is going to be that students will be able to describe regular activities in the workplace, right? What are the activities that an employee do frequently in a job? So let's start in here. We have, what are the 3 first things that you do on Monday? Think a little bit about the first things that you do on Monday. And let's say that we get up, we take a shower, we get dressed, and we eat breakfast and so on, and then we continue doing different activities during the day, in which we do several actions, right? And in the job, it's the same thing. In the job, is the same thing. Now, we have how many times a day do you check your email? For example, in my case, one of the first thing that I do on Monday is that I check my emails, because I can see what's the information that's being pending from Friday. Even though most of the time I check my email on Friday, then on Saturday, and on Sunday, but on Monday there's like a refresh when I see the emails, and I can see that there are some things that I need to do during the week. Maybe make a reports, prepare some scores, grades, plan an event, plan a class, organize a class, develop a class, and etc. A lot of things that I used to, one of the things that I used to do is to check my email on Monday. Now let's continue here. We have a conversation in here, so I will say it first, and I want you to read this conversation and also repeat in your mind. Now, the conversation we have is this, and it's about Sofia and Mario. They are the characters we have on this conversation, and we can see that we have in here, Sofia starts the conversation saying, "What do you do every Monday morning?" A question to Mario, and Mario says, "I check my email and I call clients for the rest of the morning. What about you?" "I have to read a weekly report and attend a meeting. I also have to organize meeting every 2 Mondays." "How often do you check your email?" "Do you check it every day?" "Yes, I do actually. I check it once or twice a day. And Sophia say, great, it is very important. Now, in this conversation, what we have is that we use some info, and in this info, we have check my email. That's one. Check my email. This is the activity. Check my email, and then the other one is call clients. You can see, and the other one is read a weekly report, attend a meeting, and also organize meetings is what we have in this conversation, right? Check emails, call clients, read weekly reports, attend meetings, organize meetings, and so on, so on. Now, I want you to please repeat in your house and also in your mind. I will say it first and then you repeat. Sophia says, what do you do every Monday morning? I check my emails and I call clients for the rest of the morning. What about you? I have to read a weekly report and attend a meeting. I also have to organize meetings every 2 Mondays. How often do you check your email? Do you check it every day? Yes, I do. I check it once or twice a day. Great. It is very important. Okay, so that's the conversation, and this is talking about what do you do every Monday morning. Now let's move to the next. Let's move to the next exercise and next slide. In the next slide that we have is here, is to practice these in pairs that we have already done. But this was just to practice. If you have someone in your house, you can practice the conversation. You can ask your mom, you can ask your dad, you can ask a brother, a sister, a friend, or someone to help you repeat and practice. Remember that the more you practice, the more that you learn. Now we have here, and we have a discussion in here. In these two questions, we have what activities do Mario and Sofia do on Monday? One of the actions that they are mentioning is one of the action they mention is, and they say that they check, okay, they check emails, they organize meetings, and also they say they attend meetings, and they mention more actions in there, but you know, this because of the space in there is what they do. Now, do you consider that it's very important to check your email every day? So what do you think? What do you think it is or it is not important to check an email in the job? Of course, because if you check your emails, so you can be let's say that you can be understood. You can be understood what you have to do on the week. Also, we can say that if you check your email, so you can be You can be updated. You can be updated on your activities. You can be updated on your activities. And so that's a possible answer for this, uh, according to these two questions. Now, let's see the next exercises. And in the next exercises, it says, I'm sorry. In the next exercise, it says that you add two more activities, please, two more activities that you do on Monday. We have number one, check my email. Number two, type a letter. Number three, write a report. Number four, attend a meeting. Number five, call clients. Number six, read a report. Number seven, visit clients. And number eight, organize meetings. So what can we say? That's a possible activity that you do on Monday. So we can say that um, I can say that I plan the the weekly schedule. So that's a possibility, right? Plan a weekly schedule. Now, what is another activity that you do? So let's say that we prepare, write, um, work on memorandums, for example, and work for memorandums. That's a possibility. So it depends on the things, the activities that you do. And so they are the ones that they came up to my mind. Now, let's continue on the next exercise. And in the next exercise, we have this. And it says complete the sentences with the activities. Now, let's say number one. In number one, we have, I call clients every day. I use the company phone. So call clients is the activity. Now, in number two, our secretary, then she sent them via email. So what about write reports? Writes reports. That's one. Our secretary writes reports, then she sent them via email. And we have another one, okay? And we have another one. And the other one we have is, in here, give me a second. And in the other one we have is, I, twice a day, I use my laptop computer. Let's say I check my email. I use twice a day, I use my laptop computer. Now, number four, I have to, it says, I have to every Monday at 8. I have to send, let's say, I have to send the report. You know, Monday is very frequently that we send every report in at the beginning of the day of the month, Monday. Now, number five, we have Celia. And Celia says the meetings take place in the auditorium. Now, Celia attends meetings. The meetings take place in the auditorium. And number six, I can say the teacher prepares the class. The teacher prepares the classes every day. And we have something. And now, I said I check my emails. Okay, now it's like that. And we can see that when we are using the third person, our secretary, or Celia, or the teacher, or the teacher, so we use the verb in the S, I'm sorry. We use it in the S, we use S. You can check in here. We add an S to the verb in here, and in here we add an S in prepares, right? When we are using third person, he, she, and it. Now let's continue in here. Let's continue in these exercises. Now, we have it. We have these another conversation, and in this other conversation, we have between Sonia and we have it Sonia and Matt. Sonia says, "What does Dominic do?" Well, she is a secretary. Oh, I see. What does she do every day? Exactly. And it says, oh, I see your point. Well, she types reports and sends emails every day. She is a hardworking woman. Absolutely. Does she arrive early? Yeah, she is the first person to arrive in the office, right? So in this conversation, is talking about the third person, and the same thing. If you pay attention, they are talking about Dominic is a third person and is a girl. And then it says she does. Take a look in here, pay attention that every time that you are using third person, you use the verb with S or EF. Now, in this case, is because we are using, in here is because we are using, you can see in here, and is because we are using the auxiliary, and that's why we use do. But if, and this is a question, and if we are not using an auxiliary, so we use it like in here. We add es in this case, or we add s to the verb, right? That is what we have. Now, practice this conversation in your house with someone, your father, your mom, and your brother, your sister. And in that sense, you will develop the fluency and the performance, the speaking performance. Now, so what I can say right now is that you can remember all the time that I your teacher or another classmate can help you if you need help. Your teacher Wandike can give you more explanation, examples, and exercise if you need them. The only thing that you have to do is to raise the hand, and that's it. Now, thanks for watching, and remember to stay home. If you stay home, you save your life. Thank you.